Welcome to Crime Watch, and today we're going to take a look at the life story of Jeffrey Dahmer. Jeffrey Dahmer was born on May 21st, 1960. His dad, Lionel Herbert Dahmer, was a chemistry teacher, and his mother, Joyce Dahmer, was a teletype machine instructor. During Dahmer's early life, his father was working a lot, and his mother suffered from depression and even attempted suicide before, so he felt alone at times. As a kid, Dahmer was quiet and timid, and a teacher said she noticed signs of abandonment. During Dahmer's younger years, he had an interest in dead animals and was thrilled by the sound the bones made. At the age of 15, Dahmer took apart a dog and nailed its body to the tree and pranked his friends with it. I don't know what type of friends he had, but if that was me, I would have saw that and told my mom, "Don't ever bring me around him again." During his high school years, he was described as an outcast, and at the age of 18, Dahmer committed his first murder when he picked up a hitchhiker, Stephen Hicks, and brought him back to the house. After a few hours, Hicks wanted to leave, but Dahmer wanted him to stay, so he hit him in the head with a dumbbell, and once he was dead, took apart his bones and put them in the wood area behind the family house. Damn, Dahmer, you couldn't just wait to see him again tomorrow? You crazy, bro. At the age of 22, he was arrested for drunk and disorderly conduct and was given a 10-day jail sentence. Within the next couple years, he ended up moving to Milwaukee, and when he was 27, he met a person at a bar in Milwaukee and brought him back to the Ambassador Hotel. He was just gonna drug him, but in the morning, he found the guy laying dead in his room and said he didn't remember doing any of that and didn't know what happened to the guy. Like, yeah, buddy, you were drunk. Of course you don't remember. You just killed him. In January 1988, Dahmer lured 14-year-old James Doxter to his grandmother's house, offered him $50 for the boy to pose for nude pictures, but after that, he ended up strangling the boy. 2 months later, he met Richard Guerrero outside a gay bar and offered him $50 to spend the rest of the night with him. But once they got to his grandmother's house, he drugged Guerrero and then killed him and put the remains in the trash. This looks like someone just taking out side missions, killing people for no reason to get his body count up. Dahmer didn't kill anyone again until March 25th, 1989, but he met a guy named Anthony Sears at a gay bar, brought him back to his grandma's house, and then Dahmer strangled him after they engaged in sexual activities. This was Dahmer's fifth victim. He then moved away from his grandmother and moved into apartment 213 in May 1990. In that month, Dahmer killed his sixth victim, Raymond Smith, after bringing him to his room after offering $50 for sex. He gave him the pills, strangled him, and after he was dead, he spray painted his head and put it in the cabinet. At this point, you guys understand the story and the system that Jeffrey is running, so I'll give you a summary instead of telling you the same sick things over and over and over again. So over the years, Jeffrey kept doing the same system, and between 1978 and 1991, Jeffrey had murdered 17 boys and men, combined by doing the same thing over and over again. He would meet people at bars, sometimes gay bars, and bring them back to his apartment after offering them $50 to do sexual things with him. And after they did that, he would give them sleeping pills, laced pills, and sometimes drinks. And once they passed out, he would strangle them, take their bones apart, put it in the trash, and he would keep their skulls. He would spray paint some of the heads and put some of the heads in the freezer. For all of you guys out there, y'all need to be careful who you meet out, because some people might hear this Jeffrey Dahmer story and get inspired. On July 22nd, 1991, Dahmer convinced Tracy Edwards to come to his apartment and hang out. When Edwards got to Dahmer's apartment, Jeffrey Dahmer put handcuffs on Edwards and told him to come to his room to pose for nude pictures. Once in his room, Edwards said there was a 57-gallon drum in the corner that smelled horrible, and there were male posters on the wall. Dahmer then pulled a knife out to get Edwards to take the nude pictures. Edwards said he would do it if Dahmer took the handcuffs off and put the knife away, but Dahmer turned his head to the TV and sat in the chair. And a few minutes later, Dahmer told Edwards he was going to eat his heart. Edwards could tell something was up, but told Dahmer he was his friend and wasn't going to run away in an attempt to make Dahmer happy. Later on, Edwards and Dahmer were drinking beer and Edwards asked to go to the bathroom, and he could tell Dahmer wasn't focused, so he punched him in the face and ran out the door. Edwards quickly found the police and told them what happened. The police couldn't get the handcuffs off of Edward and agreed to come to Dahmer's apartment with Edwards in an attempt to find the handcuff key. Once getting to the apartment, Dahmer allowed the police into the apartment. The officers found pictures of people's bodies in the apartment and arrested Dahmer. And when Dahmer got arrested, he said, "For what I did, I should be dead. If that isn't the truth, I don't know what is." Once the police searched his room, they found 7 skulls, an arm, muscle, bag of human organs, skin, hands, and private parts. And after getting caught, Dahmer admitted to 17 murders, cannibalism, and performing sexual actions. He even helped them find the bodies. Dahmer got charged with 16 counts of murder, 16 terms of life in prison. These killings got him the name the Milwaukee Monster. They also found that Dahmer had many personality disorders, and Dahmer was killed on November 28, 1994, but not from the death penalty. He got killed by an inmate named Christopher Scarver who attacked him with a metal bar from the prison weight room. I can't even lie, I'm not mad at Christopher for that. Dahmer got everything that he deserved. Since he's died, he has become one of the most popular serial killers, and there has been many movies about him. On September 21st, 2022, Netflix released their own documentary named Monster, the Jeffrey Dahmer story. And within 2 weeks, he has become the #1 show on Netflix and has millions of people talking about it. Jeffrey Dahmer's glasses are even being sold for $150,000. I ain't gonna lie, the glasses would be cool. But on a serious note, there ain't no chance I would hang out with Dahmer. You don't ever hang out with someone you don't even know on the first night. That's the only thing I learned from this. People are crazy, so don't trust these folks. But stay safe out there, y'all. It is honestly crazy how he kept getting away with the same thing over and over and over again and didn't trip up one time. I hope you guys enjoyed the story and learned some things, but one thing's for sure, that man is sick. Comment if you would wear the glasses that are selling for $150,000 and subscribe to our channel, and I'll see you next time on Crime Watch.